it's Jessica Nelson, and I am so excited this week because I have some really cool news to share with you, and I hope that you just are inspired by it, because literally 4.5 years ago, almost 5 years now, I was just a broken person. I was so disappointed in myself and where my life had kind of gone, and I just thought that life was kind of over for me. You know, I had been out of college for many, many years. I was a full-time waitress, working crazy hours, working every single holiday, just trying to get ahead. But it was like I was a hamster on, its wheel. I was working and going, but I was not moving forward. And I was miserable. Literally at work, I would go hide in the wine closet, and many, many nights I was crying, and I was just disappointed in myself, in my circumstances, and in where my life had kind of gotten, and I had no idea how or why or what I did wrong or how to fix it. And in turn, I was tired, I was drained, I was done. And somehow this crazy opportunity fell into my lap to become a Beachbody coach. At the time, like I said, I didn't even have the ability to look for something more in my life. I knew deep down in my gut, that I was meant for something better than I was doing. I was meant for something more, like to serve a greater purpose on this planet. And that's what I longed for, which is also what upset me, because I knew I wasn't fulfilling my potential and I wasn't, making a difference. I was just going through the motions, and that upset me more than anything. So I became a coach. I actually became a coach for one reason, and that was to get a discount on some products that I loved. I had been doing the at-home workouts. You might have heard of them, P90X, Insanity. I had already been doing them. And when I found out I could start to drink Shakeology upon someone's recommendation, and I would save money if I liked it, I became a coach. Little did I know in that very moment, when I said yes to something that the normal Jessica totally would have overanalyzed and evaluated and talked herself out of, when I said yes that day, not even knowing really what I was getting into, my life literally was going one direction and turned completely around for me. Over the last 4.5 years, I have discovered the value of not only working on myself, but how working on myself and growing and exercise and reading and being a part of a team and focusing on helping other people instead of being so self-consumed with my own problems. When I started doing all of those things, everything started changing. And now, legitimately, I am a completely different person. I have hit goals and dreams that I didn't even have. I didn't even think were possible. They weren't even on my radar. But since becoming a coach, all of that changed. As a lot of you know, about a year ago, I shared that I hit my very first 5-figure paycheck in a single week with Beachbody, which for me was super huge, because when I first started, I heard someone that had done that themselves, and immediately the old Jessica might have been like, well, that's a scam, or, whatever, that's not true, or, it's shady, whatever the old Jessica would have thought. But the new Jessica that had been working and growing and looking at the bright side of things, all of a sudden thought, why not me? Why not me? And a year ago, I did that. So of course, my business has continued to grow, and I just hit another big landmark in my business of 10-star diamond coach. Now, I actually have over 20 diamond coaches. 10-star actually means that you have 10 people that you've helped grow their business to diamond. And they just have to be arranged in a certain way. So I actually have over 20, but let me tell you something. The best part about this, because this is a super huge milestone in my business, but honestly, I don't like to be in the spotlight. I don't even like people to know what I really even have going on in life as far as recognition purposes, because that's just something I'm more shy and reserved about. And I'm the kind of girl that will gladly sit on the back row and be perfectly happy. I'm not the kind of person that wants to be on a stage. But what I will tell you is I was so happy to share this with you all, because that is my dream. My dream is to help other people succeed in life. Whether that's your health and fitness, whether that's your finances, whether that's your relationships. And so this kind of signifies that people are doing it, that people on my team dare to dream. I want to give you guys a shout out, because you make my world go round, and to see you all succeed and to shoot for goals and to not give up, because we live in a world where people give up and people make fun of you and people talk you out of your dreams. And I'm just proud of every single person that has decided that their dreams matter and that they matter and that the people around them matter, and that no matter who doubts them or makes fun of them or tries to talk them down, that we use that as fuel to be the best us we can be, and to strive to be better than we were yesterday, and to wake up every morning and not take the easy road. Because guess what? Complacency and no dreams and no purpose and no passion and being average and mediocre, that is easy. And that's not what we're about. We're about people that want to be better. We want to do better. We want to make a difference. We want to be healthy. And we want to have huge dreams, but we don't want to just be dreamers. We want to be doers. And we want to achieve our dreams, and nothing's going to stop us. And no amount of rejection or of just people thinking that we're not totally normal. It's okay. Because guess what? That's where the magic happens. Outside of your comfort zone, when you push yourself further than you thought possible, and when you keep going no matter what. I love it because on our team, we have the bar here and we continually raise it, and guess what? We continually rise to it. And that's what you're capable of in life. No matter where your bar is at, your bar might be really low right now, but guess what? Raise it just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. Raise it just a little bit, then raise it just a little bit more. And I guarantee your spirit and your drive and your passion as you work on yourself and you push yourself and you decide to never give up and never back down, you will rise to the occasion and you will do whatever you want to do in life because you are capable. And I just hope you guys know that today. I didn't mean to get emotional, but I'm just passionate about you and your life and your dreams. And I know there's so many dream stealers out there and things that can get in your way that will try to take what God intended for your life to be. And I don't know about you, but I woke up one morning 4.5 years ago and I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of my dreams being flushed down the toilet. And I said no more. And I drew my line in the sand. My life has been different ever since. If you've ever considered joining my team, if you just want to know more about what the heck I actually do, shoot me a message. I love to share because I am so passionate, obviously. And this has just done so much for my life. And my dream is to help it change other people's lives as well. You can email me personally, jessica@jessicabowsernelson.com. I will message you back. I will share my heart. And I promise you, if you go all in, every area of your life will be changed. And we will be having one crazy conversation, even just a year from now.